first order of business, Professor Blair is going to come up and say a few words.
Yeah, Michael, you've come up. We'd like to draw your attention to a couple of people who are here. Is Bob Ennis here?
Yes, he is.
Where's Bob? Where's Bob?
Bob.
Thank you. And Michael Scriven, I just had dinner with Michael. Bob Ennis was a philosopher of education and of science, and he broke ground with his 1962 article, A Concept of Critical Thinking, in the Harvard Educational Review. His extensive publications in the 1960s and 1970s strongly influenced the development of the critical thinking movement in North America. His contribution to the first International Symposium in 1978 helped lend it academic legitimacy. His focus on key critical thinking concepts and on creating a valid and reliable critical thinking test has continued to nourish careful thinking about critical thinking right up to the present. Michael Scriven, a logician and a philosopher of social sciences, broke ground with his 1976 textbook Reasoning. He brought the prestige of his mainstream philosophical work and his energy and enthusiasm to support the nascent field of informal logic at the first International Symposium, whose proceedings he published on his own dime. His support was instrumental in encouraging Johnson and Blair to publish the Informal Logic newsletter and to start the Journal of Informal Logic in 1984. Like Ennis, Scriven has also given close attention to clarifying key critical thinking concepts. There's a case to be made for the proposition that without the work of these two people, the informal logic and critical thinking movement in the USA and Canada might not have developed at all, and would not have developed with the robustness and the direction they've taken. OSSA, therefore, is proud to present to Robert Ennis and Michael Scriven its Founders Awards, which read as follows: presented by your colleagues in recognition of and gratitude for your groundbreaking and sustaining contributions to the development of informal logic and critical thinking over more than 40 years. And I'll ask Michael Gilbert to help me present these awards, because Michael was one of the founders of OSSA.